All right, man. A burger sounds pretty damn good. Let's buy a burger. Let's get a Dino Stew Royale too, because hey, it's Dino Stew Royale. And how about a fruit pie too? Okay. And maybe some pizza. What the hell? We're loaded now. We can afford it. Oh, shut up. I'm buying you something to eat. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12.1. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we're going to go sell some stuff and start thinking about upgrading our ship situation. So here's what I'm thinking about. I was taking a look through the blueprint shop, and I have my eye on this 0G Pharaoh. It's a tier 3 a transport ship, which I assume to mean it's probably got some pretty good storage space. And the only two things that we need, we have everything to make this except for one more small optronic bridge and titanium rods. I've got everything else already in stock to make this right now. Plus, what I would do is I would actually send this to the factory and I would go salvage the drone base and maybe even the Heidelberg. Well, yeah, I'd probably go over to the Heidelberg and I'd probably put all of those components that we left in the crates just straight into the factory, you know, to speed things up and you know, feed some of that. But I mean, I've got everything here except for the rods and one more small optronic bridge, because in case you missed the last episode where we did the abandoned drone base, we pulled, among other things, actually that's up here, among other things, 3 small optronic bridges out of that place. The one thing I haven't found yet, though, is titanium. And I don't even know where we find that. But I'm thinking that we might be able to find that on the moon. And we have not been to the moon yet, either, in this series. So, the plan for this episode is to stop by the Polaris, sell some stuff that we got, you know, from that last episode. And then... and then go to the moon, okay? And see if the moon actually has titanium. If it doesn't, then of course, you know, we'll figure something else out. And I'm pretty sure this is what I want to get. And so what I could do is I could put that in the, you know, send it to the factory right now and run over to the Heidelberg and just throw all that crap in there, you know, that we salvaged 2 or 3 episodes back. Because there's nothing out there that I absolutely want to keep anyway, and that would contribute, you know, of course, to not only the time, because this is a 5-hour build, as well as the resources. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. There is one other thing, though, too, that I want to do. I want to go to our weapons. We are now level 15, and I want to learn the Tier 2 rocket launcher, and I want to... when we go to the Polaris and sell our stuff, I'm going to buy a heavy weapon upgrade kit for that. Let me look at something here. Yeah, we have everything else that we need to make that, except for the heavy weapon upgrade kit, and we should be able to buy one of those from the space station from the Polaris. Oh, all right, cool. So, if you guys didn't catch the last episode, man, we had a pretty good, we got a pretty good haul out of the abandoned drone base. It was a tough fight, but we got through it. We didn't die. That's the important thing. And among other things, I got this awesome heavy sniper rifle, epic sniper rifle. We got 3 T2 pulse rifles out of the deal. We got some medium armor, which I'm going to take with me to sell. Shotgun upgrade kit, pistol upgrade kit, a couple more multis. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take the T1 multi-tools and the assault rifles and the T2 projectile pistols. We don't need 3 T2 shotguns, so let's take... That's that slime again. Let's take 2 of those to sell. Oh, we got this laser minigun, epic laser minigun too, which is really cool. And 2 drill module lasers. We'll take the pistols... we'll take the minigun. We're gonna have to put that in the Wyvern to sell. Anything else in here I want to sell? We don't need 3 Tech 2 pulse rifles, so let's go sell one of those. And these are extra EVA boosts that I have that we can sell. I've put in the armor locker here some extra EVA boosts. We've got an extra set of heavy armor that we're going to hang on to, and then we're going to sell this medium armor. We'll get some nice bank for this medium armor. In fact, that medium armor might even pay for a small optronic bridge. I'm not really sure. I can't remember how much those are. I know they're expensive, so we'll see. So we're going to sell all that shit, and then is there anything else that I want to sell? Probably not from our input thing. All right, so I'm just waiting. The middle row of pumpkins are finished, but I'm waiting for these other ones to catch up to it, because when I harvest it, then I want everything to, you know, mature all at the same time. So we're gonna let that grow a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and chow down on some steak here and get our food back up. Yeah, so I think, guys, this is what I'm looking at, the Zero-G Fair. I've always liked Zero-G ships anyways. In the earlier Empyrion, I would always spawn in the Ripley. Really like the ship, but it looks to me like it's only a tier 1, so it's probably, you know, more legacy type of ship, but that is a really nice fighter. Another one that I really like and that's been in the workshop forever is this one too, the K-76 Corpy, but look how many titanium rods that sucker requires. This is like a troop transport ship, but it's armored, you know, kind of similar. It reminds me a little bit of like a Black Hawk helicopter. Really cool, you know, transport ship, but that's a hell of a lot of titanium rods. Plus, it's only a tier 1. Now, the other thing I considered is in our Project Eden series, I made this Stingray, and this is a nice little ship, and it's actually a tier 2. And all we need, you know, to bring this in right now is just a couple more titanium rods. We would need 17 more titanium rods, but I think I would rather just hold out and keep, you know, trying to get by with the Wyvern until we can actually bring in the Feral. I really like the Feral, and you know, we can afford it. I mean, we're high enough to get it. Because you know, it's a level 12 requirement, and it's pretty kick-ass looking. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to, because it's considered a transport ship, I hope that means that it's going to have lots of storage space for us. But you know, it's a tier 3, so I mean, we can, if we have to, we can add a lot more storage to it, and it'll be a significant upgrade from what we have right now. Well, just about anything would, but you know, God bless the little Wyvern. It's done good by us so far. Okay, so I looked at capital vessels too, but I think, you know, damn near all the capital vessels on here are still a little bit out of our reach. The Warp Shuttle Micro CV3, which was originally built by Rustimus, and then last time I checked, he actually took that off the workshop, but I took that, you know, Warp Shuttle, and I completely revamped it and upgraded it. But it's actually relatively expensive. I mean, you know, look at how much Sathium and Neo and titanium rods that needs. And, you know, when I say expensive, I mean that's relative to, again, where we currently are at in this playthrough. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind for our first capital vessel. I'm not really looking at hover vessels right now, and the reason being is because there's nothing on this planet that I need a hover vessel for. Hover vessels are mining, I should say mining hover vessels, are really good for mining asteroids, or meteorites, I'm sorry, mining meteorites on the moon and stuff. But I just haven't found them to be that useful for mining deposits on planets, because I mean, you know, you can just use your drill and your drone and damn near mine almost as fast as you can, you know, with one of these. At least that was my experience in Alpha 11. So I'm just not really looking at hover vessels for now. That, you know, that could change later, of course, and probably will change later. The you know, the Camo Miner is my, you know, kind of my mining vessel that I built and have used in several alphas of you know, of Empyrion here. But right now I don't think we really need a hover vessel. We just don't. What we need is if we can get it, this tier 3 small vessel is going to really the Pharaoh here, yeah, is going to really improve our situation greatly. Okay, so enough chit chat here. Let's go ahead and get moving. So I'm going to, let's just have one more piece of steak here to get that food topped off, because it does go down fast. And I think man, that is just rude. How much money do we have? Okay, we currently have 5,570 credits, just from mostly from doing the Radiant quest. So we're gonna go sell all this crap, and then see where we're at, you know, on the money. The one thing for sure that I want to get is I want to get a heavy weapon upgrade kit, you know, so that we can get the tier 2 rocket launcher. And then, you know, see where we're at after that. If I have enough bank to buy one more small optronic bridge, I will probably do it, just because, you know, we're gonna come by more money, no problem there. If I don't have enough money to buy a small optronic bridge, then I'm gonna, you know, then we might look at doing the abandoned, what the hell was that place? This abandoned bunker. We also have an abandoned factory. We have 2 bunkers, so either one of those places have a pretty damn good chance, I think, of getting us another small optronic bridge. But, you know, I'm not worried about spending all of our money on that if we can't afford it, simply because here again, I mean, we're gonna, as we progress, you know, money is just not going to be a problem. It never has been in this game. It's not that hard to get. I am also curious, and we'll find this out when we go up to the space station. I'm also curious if they still have the deal where you can sell or buy the, I think it's the multi-boost. Yeah, I think it's the multi-boost, or maybe it's the mobility boost. It's one of those two anyways. You can buy it from one guy and sell it at a profit for like 1,000% profit or something crazy like that. And that's been in this game for a long time. So I wonder if they actually fixed that or not. So if they haven't, well, we might take advantage of it. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, we're heading over to the Polaris right now, and we're going to go to the trading station there, because the planet side trading station, he will buy and sell, you know, the tier 1 weapons, and we have a few of those, so we might as well sell those off to him before we head up into space. So let's do that. And we want to talk to, I think, you. Yeah, okay. So he will buy one T1 assault rifle, which kind of sucks because we have 2. So let's sell. It took the better one. Okay, whatever. Do we have a normal T1 shotgun? No, we brought some T2s, but we can sell those up at the planet. The projectile pistol. Let's sell all of those. Okay. Multi-tool. He'll buy 3 of those. We only had 1 to sell to him, though. And the T2 pistol, I think we will have to sell up above. Okay, so he's got a small optronic. And that, oh shit, that's going to set us back 80 grand. Oh, that is expensive. Maybe we better go ahead and do another POI. That's a lot of money. Oh man, that's a lot of money. All right, well, yeah, it's a lot of money. Okay. So let's see here. I don't think there's anything else we want to sell or buy from him. So yeah, we'll just have to remember that 80,886 coin for that sucker. Whew. Okay, let's make some, turn that into protein bars. All right, now let's go look at Pax Purgatory. All right, so we could sell a multi-boost for you for 6 grand. You have platinum bars. Oh, you know what? We ought to go check. Oh, T2 pistols. Okay. So we could sell those to him for 49. Now, I'm not sure what we could sell them for up on the space station. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just sell them now. If we, you know, we might have been able to make a little bit more profit up there, but I don't think it would have been a huge enough amount to mess around, you know, with trying to go up there and then come back down if that price isn't as good, kind of thing. Oh, actually, you know what, guys? Before we do that, let's go over to the the mining facility. I want to just see if that guy sells titanium ore or titanium rods. But I'm hoping we can find that on the moon. I just don't know, because remember, I'm new to Alpha 12 and I didn't play experimental or watch anybody else play it, so that's why I'm not sure where we're going to find that. That actually brings up something else too, guys. I really appreciate everybody's comments and tips and stuff like that, and keep those coming for sure, but just kind of be careful not to, you know, give me spoilers though either. Like, for example, if I'm having trouble on a quest, you know, don't just leave a comment and tell me exactly what I need to do. You can give me hints if you want to, but, you know, just kind of be careful of that. And, you know, don't... I'm most likely I will have found titanium by the time you guys see this video, but in case not, you know, don't tell me where to find it. You know, let me figure that out. I would appreciate that, okay? All right, enough said. Let's go ahead and talk to this dude. So he's got titanium rods, and you know what? They're not that expensive. Okay. Okay, that's not bad at all, actually. And he's got a shitload of them, too. Okay, let's just remember that I'm not going to buy them right now. But let's just remember that. And we will, we'll come back maybe later and look at that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, we are here. And we parked in Hangar C. Oh man, I always pop out right at that spot there. Okay, so let's take a look and see what our vendor situation is here. We've got a dude in the conference room, and I think he's the one that will buy the multi-boost for a crazy amount of money, if that's still the deal. Is it the multi? No. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe they have changed that. All right. So let's see. We're trying to sell T2 shotties, so he'll give us 30,000, or I'm sorry, 3,040 for those. We're trying to sell a couple of Tier 2 pulse rifles. Okay, here, this is what we want to buy. Woo, that's expensive. 10,000 coin, yowzers. I mean, you know, we can afford it, of course, but it's a little steep. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we can sell, well, okay, we can sell one Tier 2 pulse rifle for the price of one heavy weapon upgrade kit. Okay, so that's good. So the thing about these guys, though, is, you know, they do have different prices on the station. So if you want to completely maximize, you know, your money, you have to kind of check all of them. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm gonna do that and figure out who's got the best stuff. And then once I figure that out, then I'll bring you back and we'll make the sales and go from there. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I think we got this figured out. Servant Hardware Corp guy. To him, we want to sell the multi-tool. I think he's the only one, in fact, that we can sell that to. So if we get that for 31.34. And we want to sell the jetpack boost to him. Again, he's the only one that will buy it up here. He'll buy an EVA boost for 56.91, but the guy downstairs in the conference room will actually pay more for that. And that's all we're going to sell to him. This guy sells the optonic bridges and stuff. But for us to buy a small, it's going to cost us a crap ton of money. So yeah, over 100 grand to buy that. So, you know, we're only at 36 at the moment. So I think that's still a little bit out of our reach, even after we sell everything. Okay, let's go back down to Mining Dude. The only thing we want to sell to him is the medium armor. The guy upstairs will buy medium armor for 33,913. but he'll buy it for 35,498. So definitely a lot better here. Okay, so that got us some nice bank there for sure. The medium armors always do sell for really well. Okay, he's the only one that we're gonna, or that's the only thing we're gonna sell to him. Now he does also have titanium rods too, and I think that was about the same price that they were selling them planet side, as I recall. And then we'll go back down to conference room guy. Where the hell is he at? Conference room in here. Trader Interweep, or Interweep. And, oh no, it is Interweep. Okay. All right, and we're basically going to sell everything else to this guy. So all of the weapons, pretty much, and the EVA boost. So, wait a minute. Oh, was I supposed to sell the EVA boost to the miner? He doesn't have an EVA boost. Okay, I must have gotten confused there. He actually buys projectile pistols for less than Planet Side. Okay, so let's sell our T2 shotguns to him. Those are extras, by the way. We have another spare at the base plus the one we have equipped. So we'll sell those. All right, good. So he actually bought the one that was partially damaged. The chain gun, minigun, we will sell to him. Where did I see that? Minigun right here. We actually don't get as much for that as I thought we would. And then the pulse rifles sell for pretty damn good. Are the T2 pulse rifles, I should say. So those are here. So yeah, we get 10,000 a pop and then some for those. So let's sell one of those. And then so we did the shotguns, we did the minigun. He won't buy the T1. The guy down on the planet will, but he didn't want any more of those. Let's keep our multi-tool here and our drill here. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy the heavy weapon upgrade kit. Well, that's going to cost us 14,000. So we need to look at this, because here's the thing. If this costs us 14,000, and to go back home and make it, we're going to have to use our rocket launcher or make another one, and that is worth 7,000, right? Plus, there's another resource that you need to make that, and I don't even remember what that is off the top of my head, but there's another resource on top of those two things that you need to finish making it. All right, so that means it's going to cost us 14,000 plus 7,000. I'm just going to round this up a little bit, right? So that means we're paying 21,000 and change to make it, plus the extra resource. Whereas what I could do is I could just sell this here and pay 21,000 and change to buy it without having to add the extra resource in to make it. Seems to me like this is probably just slightly more economical to do it that way. I wished I could remember what that resource was, though. I wish I could remember what it was. But I think I'm going to do that. So, let's... What are we doing? We're selling this. Okay, so let's sell him that. All right. And then we're going to buy the T2. Watch me find it the next time we loot a POI. I'm going to be so pissed. So we're going to buy this. Okay. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the cheaper way to go. It depends upon what that third resource is. We'll look at it when we get back home. But I think that was the way to do that. I hope it was. And, you know, even if it wasn't, if it was a wash, you know, what the hell? It doesn't matter. It was pretty close. Will he buy these? Yeah, we might as well sell these because we're not going to use them now. We're going to, you know, we're going to use the other ones. So we'll just sell all these to him. All right, I think we're good to go. The last thing we want to do is just go back up. Here, actually, I want to look up something else. Okay, so if we sold our heavy armor, we'd only make 54. Seems to me like it should be more than that. All right, were you the guy that paid 6,000 for the... Whoops. The hell did I just do? Oh, I hit the view button. I did it again. Knock it off. Yeah, he'll pay 61 for the EVA boost. The guy on the third floor was only paying like 5 something. So let's sell that extra EVA boost to him. And we are walking away from here with 84,000 credits and change. Not quite enough to outright buy a small optronic bridge. So I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and do another POI, and hopefully we will find another one of those. But before we do that, we're going to stop off here at Sky Guy's Bar, and we're going to get ourselves... We're going to get ourselves... You don't have any food? What the hell, man? Oh, you do have the multi-boost, though. Yeah, see, you used to be able to... I'm pretty sure it was the multi-boost. Maybe it was the mobility, but I think it was the multi-boost. So you could buy that from him, you know, for around 6,000 and something. And I think it was the guy down in the conference room that would buy it for like 24,000. It was just a crazy, crazy markup. Let's go look at him one more time. Yeah. They fixed it. They fixed it. And they should have to. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was like, almost, you know, pretty much an exploit when it came down to it. All right, cool. I think we're done here, guys. I think we're done here. Wouldn't mind having some night vision goggles, but we'll probably almost certainly come across those in loot. Where they come in handy is when you're flying on really dark planets like a moon on the night side. That's where those really come in handy. Not so much in POIs. We are done here, but we need to get something to eat because we are really hungry. So where is burgers and fries? That's what I'm looking for. All right, man. A burger sounds pretty damn good. Let's buy a burger. Let's get a Dino Stew Royale too, because hey, it's Dino Stew Royale. And how about a fruit pie too? Okay. And maybe some pizza. What the hell? We're loaded now. We can afford it. Oh, shut up. I'm buying you something to eat. Okay, so we'll eat the fruit pie. Let's chow down on the burger. And that's here, we'll top off with Cliff Bars, and we'll save that other stuff for later because it's way too much food to eat. In other words, we'd be wasting a lot of it. Okay, guys, I think we're done here. So let's head on back. What were we gonna do next? I can't remember now. I'm completely drawing a blank. So I said we were gonna go sell stuff, and then we were going to do what? For Pete's sake, I can't even remember what I said. Yeah, let's go stop off at the Heidelberg, and we'll just feed all the crap into it that we you know, that we harvested or salvaged, I should say, and just see, you know, what that does for us on our factory. And then I'm thinking we need to hit another POI. Those optronic bridges are so expensive for us right now. And so I'm thinking we probably just need to hit another POI, and hopefully we'll luck out and find one more. I mean, we found 3 in just that one. So that was really good. That was actually really good. We need to go this way. Yeah, so let's go over to Heidelberg. We'll load up all that stuff into the factory. Oh, we were going to go to the moon. That's what it was. Damn it. And we came back home first. Ah, shit. Okay, well, how's our time doing? Let's do this. Let's go to the Heidelberg. We'll feed that stuff in the factory, and then we'll go ahead and head to the moon. But we probably, you know, when we get there, we'll probably, at that point, I'll probably have to end the episode, and we'll start the next episode on the moon. And we'll go from there. Okay, so that's the plan. Don't laugh at me, you guys. When you get my age, you'll start forgetting shit too. It happens. So we put all of our stuff in these crates that we couldn't carry back with us, and there's a decent amount of stuff in there too, as I recall. Well, anything that's light we can put directly into our inventory. Reasonably light. So that can go in there. That's kind of heavy. That has a that doesn't have any mass at all. Oh, okay. Put the cargo box in our thing. That's too heavy to put in there. Oh, we're already maxed out. Okay, so then we'll put the rest of this stuff in here. And you know, I know I could keep these, use them, but we are effectively using them by putting them into the factory. And if you know, most of you all probably already know this, but for those of you who might be a little bit newer to the game, when you put whole components like this into the factory when you're building a ship, not only does it contribute that item's resources, you know, to the quota, but it'll also speed up the build process. Oh yeah, we're at volume capacity even on that. And there, you know, there's nothing in this loot that's super valuable that we absolutely have to keep. It's all stuff we can make again. All right, so right now we have 5 hours and 3 minutes of build time. Okay, so when we're all done with this process, we'll see where that leaves us. So I can shift click those in there. I can't shift click these in though, unfortunately. Damn it. Stupid hail. That there. All right. So we knocked almost an hour off the time, and we actually got all the titanium rods and all the neo that we need for this ship. And what else? We came, you know, we definitely contributed, you know, to the rest of this, but remember, I've got all this stuff back at the base anyway. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We don't have time to go to the moon. I apologize, but we just don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. I'm going to stay here and just keep salvaging just the blocks, you know, for the iron, and, you know, the mostly the iron is what we'll get out of it. I have to wait for this frickin' hailstorm to finish. And what I will, and then I'm going to go home and I'm going to make the rockets for the homing rockets. And then in the next episode, we will go to the moon and check it out, and maybe even do a POI on the moon. I don't know. We'll see about that. But anyway, we'll go check it out. And then soon after that, I will do, we'll go ahead and go do another POI. So maybe we'll do the abandoned factory or the abandoned, whatchamacallit, bunker. So we'll check out, you know, do one of those in hopes that we find another small optronic bridge. And then after that, hopefully we will have everything we need to spawn in the Pharaoh. And once we have the Pharaoh, we'll get it equipped, and then we'll go ahead and do totally overpowered. So that is kind of the, you know, our game plan for the next few episodes from here. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.